Sex is presented by the Cooks Creek Audiovisual Media Society.
Research has now shown that the sexual response cycle can be roughly divided into 4 phases: excitement, plateau, orgasm, and resolution. The stimuli which initiate the excitement phase are quite similar: mutual attraction, an erotic train of thought, physical stimulation of the body's erogenous zones, or of the genital organs themselves. More blood flows in than flows out, a process known as engorgement or vasocongestion. As the chambers fill with blood, the penis becomes both longer and bigger around. When the erectile tissues are completely engorged, the penis, now stiff, hard, and erect, may be twice as large or more than it was when unexcited. Maximum size and elevation. The testes become as much as 50% larger than when they're unstimulated and are drawn up even closer to the body.
However, the clitoris shortens by as much as 50% and seems to retract into the clitoral hood. But it's still highly sensitive to the stimulation caused by the thrusting of the penis. The areola of each breast continues to swell, making the erect nipples almost seem to disappear.
Foreplay makes me want more.
A change called the orgasmic platform occurs. The tissues surrounding the outer third of the vagina engorge with blood. This reduces the vagina's diameter at this point by as much as 50%. The vagina grips the penis harder, adding to the couple's feelings of pleasure. The basic physical aspects of orgasm are a series of involuntary muscular contractions, about 4/5 of a second apart. These contractions often begin with an initial spasm, then occur regularly at 4/5 of a second intervals.
After orgasm, I like to just sort of lie there with my partner and, close to him and hold him for a few minutes and then just sort of maybe go to sleep or whatever, depending upon what time of day it is.
This mix is presented by the Cooks Creek Audiovisual Media Society.
But now research has shown that if women are properly stimulated, they're capable of having 2, 3, 4, even 5 or 6 additional orgasms within a matter of minutes.